So a big welcome to you, to this sacred and very safe space in which to just relax, breathe and feel into the energies. So just join me, just keep taking that deep breath. Remember to push that tummy out when you're breathing in. And this way you can feel the breath going all the way down to your tummy and legs. Yes, feel that energy wiggling about within, everywhere. Breathing out all your tensions. Just getting comfy. It's time just to open the heart. Yes, imagine your heart opening as you breathe, like a lotus flower. Receiving all the light, the love that you are, that is outside of you and inside of you, flowing through you. If something feels stuck, I always have to give a big yawn and release it. Yes, so opening the heart. Just like that, it's very simple. You have the intention and it obeys. When the heart is open, it's like opening all your receptors so you can truly feel what's going on and also receive. When your heart is all closed down, it's very hard to look anywhere but, right under your nose. And it's very hard to receive. Samantha Bailey, where have you been all my life? Hello, how are you doing? I think great, huh? You've come to chill out with me. Great. We're just breathing and relaxing and opening the heart. Just finished, so saw you on, yes. Welcome. So what is going on out there? Because this last weekend, the energies have been very high. And in that, saying hi, you can feel that you can get irritated you're having many old thoughts that are reappearing, and you think that that's you now, but it's not. It's basically an old program trying to catch you out. Yes, so it's very important when we do feel irritated, angry and confused that we understand that the sun is so strong at the moment. It is helping you to awaken that heart that's been closed down for millennia, to help you realize that you are more than your physical self, the body-mind. You are also spirit, divinity, the master, whatever name you like to call yourself. God too, yeah, love. So we're being bombarded by this light frequency to raise our own density from miserable, suffering, poor me, to amazing and magnificent. But before we can completely be that joyous essence we truly are, all our old memories that we've stored, not only in the brain but in each cell that we have, it all has to be released. But we have to remember it's been stored in the body to help us, to protect us, experiencers. But it's no longer has a function, because where we are going, when we are balanced, body, mind and spirit, we don't need the memories anymore. We can trust the innate knowingness in each moment, what we need to know. Simple. So this is where we are headed for. But of course, in the meantime, we have storage of old memories, programs, patterns, and they are being released. Upon their release, they want a big hug. They don't just want to leave, because that would be very rude, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think so. So they want a big hug, and they want to be acknowledged and remembered. And maybe if, for instance, in your past that you've not really accepted something or understood why or the truth of it, they want you to know now the memories. So in this instant, when we just have a quiet time to relax and breathe, we can allow these thoughts to come up. Looking at them, okay, embrace, and then just let them go. And if there is something that you don't quite understand, ask the question that you want to understand it. It's like talking to your own best friend, or as your own best friend. I suppose in a way you are more than one person. You are Barbara the identity and Barbara the magnificent divine being. So the two, you communicate. You see, if we don't realise this, what's happening, that all this has to empty out of our body and mind, we will get dragged down into the confusion and the chaos. What's going on inside us and outside. And you can see outside how everything is collapsing. All the old patterns are falling away. Everything's becoming unpredictable. And it is pushing us in the direction of inside you. You have to go inside. And you can look at it maybe to the extreme cases where people have a mental illness and depression, chronic illness, where the focus is on you all the time. And this is life, even divinity, your divine self, pushing you inside. Because it's time to wake up. It's time for you to realize that you are more than you thought. You're more than this body that you can feel, so much more. So, yeah, in all this confusion and chaos, you've heard yourself, how am I going to manage? How am I going to pay my bills and look after my kids and everything? You know, if you lose your job, your relationship finishes, whatever. It seems as if your world is falling down. And yes, it is. And that, how do I manage? And it's very easy to go down the plug hole, to whirl away into the depression and mental illness. Because mental illness is the mind just taking over. Yeah, it goes crazy. It no longer knows anything. It's just got too full of the nonsense, the suffering, no more. So, how do we manage? And many a time I think you've caught yourself saying, well, I don't have a choice. Everything what's going on, I mean, how can I change anything? What can I do? Well, actually, what can you do? You can choose yourself out of everything. Yes, it's true, you can't change the world. You can't even change how other people are reacting. But you can choose to focus on yourself. So as life is pushing you inside, the focus, you can also choose very consciously to devote your time, your life to you. So these quiet me times is to try and support you in doing this for yourself many times a day if necessary. And just be with yourself, get to know yourself, truly care and nurture. And we start just by opening the heart. And that is very simple. Imagine that it's opening, and so it is. And then you receive, allow yourself to receive the energies, the loving energies that you are, that you're not separate from. And feel them. Feel them within. feel them as they flow through your body, and you can go to a particular point, let's say your elbow, if you've got a little elbow pain, and just be with it. You see, where your focus goes, your awareness, which is consciousness, which is the I am presence, you are sending the I am presence to your elbow. And what was your intention? To love it, to soothe it. And consciousness attracts energy, and energy responds. And it starts soothing this place because you asked it. Yes, because you are so powerful. You are part of the creative force you see in the magnificent world we're living in. Nature, everything, all the patterns and the cycles, everything is made in perfect proportion, in divine timing, and you are part of this. But because we chose also, but we chose before we came to this lifetime, we chose to experience the human role. For instance, we want to learn how to be more compassionate. So we've done all this learning, but now it's time to step away from the game, because we've learnt everything. Yeah, millions and millions of years. We've done all the roles now. We've played all the games. Enough is enough. And because the light that we have called for to help us raise our density to one of joy from one of fear and lack, and move into a new unity consciousness. And something else happens, why I also jump around, is we remember that we are not just the physical, living the physical reality. We are multidimensional beings, and there are many realities that we can choose from, choose to experience in each moment. So there is a lot going on, more than we, the mind, could ever imagine. So, like last weekend, I think I spent a good couple of days with a hideous headache and very tired, and sometimes not sleeping, so exhaustion even, because of all what's going on, detoxification, upgrades. It's very important to nurture and care for yourself even more, so slow down. And if you don't choose to slow down, life will make you. Car accident, yeah, somebody will tap you on the shoulder and make you slow down, make you look at your life, go within. So you do have a choice. You can go easily, or life will push you, and it won't be a nice push. No. Because something has to get your attention. And of course, you don't have to choose for. So what we're choosing for, actually, we're choosing to live in harmony, to experience the happy ending we've all dreamed about, love, peace and joy, playing and living together in community, helping each other. Yeah, painting all day, we don't necessarily have to go to work. Hey, we haven't got so far in the technology with the robots, artificial intelligence, for nothing. They can help us tremendously in the work, take away all the dullness of working, to give us more time to enjoy life, to heighten our senses so we can see the real vivid colours and hear the tiny sounds of all the animal kingdom, to taste the wonderful food that we can create. So there is so much to look forward to. But as I said, we have to step out of the human game, because if you see the human game as a layer, backwards and forwards in like a prison, we have to step out of the box, the success and failure, and quantum leap into multidimensional living, choosing in each moment what we want to experience. Yes, we are master, we are creator of our life. No more do we have to be the sheep, blindfolded, listening to other people telling us what we need to do, what we must do. We are, or at least we can be. We can allow ourselves to be self-sufficient, so we don't need anything outside of ourselves. The body is changing in such a way that eventually we won't need the food to feed us, because the light nourishes the light body. And the light body is now absorbing the physical body. Now, my take on the rapture of the Bible, how, the Christians are looking forward to it. And I'm glad. But it's not just for the Christians, it is for everybody who can raise their vibration to such a level that their light body completely absorbs their physical body. So you can imagine your body, mind, spirit, shimmering. It's as if you don't exist. You've gone. So in a way it is a bit of a rapture. You're not here. And the thing is, you're not in the physical anymore, but you walk in between worlds, new earths, the golden ages, whatever you want to experience. It's all here. Everything is created. Yeah. You just have to bring it in, what you want to experience. So going back to this elbow, you want it soothed, you want the pain to stop hurting. You intend for the energies to come, loving it into wholeness, allowing your light body to absorb the pain. Your doubt, your judgment, your unclearness will sit will get in the way for the healing to happen. And it's not really a healing because there's nothing to fix anymore. It's a completely renew, like your stem cells. You're really creating a new elbow. Eventually, yes. So just come back to the breath, breathing. So it's always good to write down when you do feel bombarded with thoughts and negative doubts or put-me-downs. Because maybe somewhere there is something for you to realise of the untruth of it all. Other people, society has told us a story for our human experience. But actually it's not true. We are the creator. When everything was created in one instance, we were created. And now we are having this experience, a sovereign experience. We are all sovereign, unique beings. Yes, the mind might think I'm a little crazy, but your heart, if you allow it to open, it will resonate with the truth, the aha moment. Oops. Got a little beast flying around. So yes, you do have a choice in each moment where you focus your attention and how you deal with the nonsense, the confusion, the poor me attitude, the victim attitude. You always get to choose to step out of the game. Oh, it's a little fly and it's eating my ear. Not a fly, a moth. It eats my clothes, so I don't really like him. I'm not a Buddha, sorry. It doesn't kill anything. Oh dear. So, be clear about what you want to experience. And life has to follow your intention. Up until now, you can't change it because it's all been based on your previous thoughts, based on your human experience. But from the point that you, I say, claim your magnificence, claim your power, you start a whole new ball game playing. But you have to remember, and this is why you need patience, that the physical body will take time to change. But it is changing, and you have to believe this. You have to just know this. And sometimes it's difficult because sometimes the pain is immense and we really want to give up. But I'm asking you not to give up, because it will come, no matter your age. So just to finish, let's just do some breathing and feeling. And maybe there is something that you need to understand or you want to understand. and let yourself have clarity. Feels good, huh? The heart is open, we receive, we feel, and we get to know ourselves. And step by step, we change our path from one of doom and gloom to one of happiness, always. Okay, my loves, I love you all. I thank you for your presence now and later. And let's all focus on creating heaven on earth, and it will come to pass. See you next week. Bye.